Hi, everybody, and welcome to your Andale Pues podcast. I'm your host, Rose.
And I'm your co-host, Jezebel.
And this is ICKS Part 2. And this is our 11th episode. It's freaking crazy. Like,
so crazy.
Every time we film an episode, I'm always, so shooketh at the fact that we're already here every freaking week.
We're just barely getting started, baby.
Yes, we sure are.
So today we're going to be talking about our icks. We're going to do a part 2 because last time the list was just so long.
Yeah.
I mean, we're probably going to have to do a part 3, 4, 5, 6 because there's just so many things that people do and little mannerisms that they have that it's just like, who raised you?
Yeah. I mean, we're not perfect by all means, but
something I do may give somebody the ick.
Yeah.
Too.
I honestly would like to know.
Me too.
If I do anything that you're like, ew.
I had somebody one day tell me, way before this, but they said hearing my voice is like hearing nails on a chalkboard.
Really?
Bitch, yeah.
I don't think so, friend.
Rude, right?
That's rude.
You could listen to me all day long.
All day long, yeah.
¿Te arrulló también o no? No, yo soy muy alterada.
No, but a vibe talking to you. So, I mean, whoever doesn't like it, tan pendejos.
It's a vibe talking to you too.
Yeah.
XOXO. So let's go ahead and get started with our icks. You want to go first?
Yes, I will. I freaking hate this so much. And every time I'm on the road, why is it that I always see it? And I don't think it's because I'm pointing people out or signaling people out, but I fucking hate seeing people smoking in their cars with their fucking windows rolled up.
No, dude.
No. And then their pets are in there. And I'm really?
Or they have it barely cracked.
Yes. ¿Cómo han de oler? Han de apestar a la verga. That's fucking disgusting.
I
can't.
I don't have a problem with smokers. Do your thing.
Each their own.
I have a history with it. But to think that you're smoking inside of the car with the windows up, ahogándote.
No.
It's literally smoking.
Not only that, but that shit penetrates on you
everything
already outside when you smoke and you come inside you already smell like cigarette smoke. Imagine going outside for a smoke break and then coming inside, you already smell bad. But then you're smoking in your car with your windows rolled up or semi-cracked. That's just disgusting. Nobody
dude. And have you seen those houses too, that the walls are yellow and they have a crust on it, where grandma and grandpa used to smoke, and the couches, everything just has this film. But here's what I'll tell you, okay? I'm not saying that all of cigarette smoke isn't good. I'm just saying that there's a big difference between somebody smoking Reds and somebody smoking a freaking menthol.
Yeah.
Reds, dude, are literally
so strong.
Hasta da dolor de cabeza with just one. Back in the day, si no tenía or whatever, somebody would offer me a red and I'd be like, no, bro, I'm good. That's gonna be enough. Me aguanto.
Hey, pero ya después de unas cervecitas o unos pinches shots,
no? Not with a red. No.
I did it a few times because it's whenever I used to, back in the days when I would drink, I would want to smoke, and it's a weird thing. For what? Why? I just don't get it. Pero si se antojaba, and I would have my cigarettes here and there. Just don't smoke in your car with your windows rolled up, because then I'm gonna be like, you nasty.
Porfa. You nasty. Do your thing, girl, but don't have the windows up in your car or with your kids too, because pobrecitos.
Yeah. The other day, speaking of this, I was walking into Target, and this lady literally walked right next to me, and she smelled like cigarette and Sol de Janeiro, the body spray, and I was like, fuck no. So now when I spray it, I think of her all the time, and I'm like, oh,
that's what we're gonna get.
You're not covering up the cigarette smell. You're just blending them together.
I just re-upped, so next time I'm gonna smell like Sol de Janeiro. FYI.
It's
XOXO.
I have the pink one. That one's okay. I'm not a huge fan, but it's okay.
I like the
yellow one.
I'm a vanilla person.
It smells so good.
This gives me the immediate icks the minute that I see it. People posting send prayers, please, or need prayers, please, and tag themselves at the hospital or tag their family. No. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what I'm praying for. Yeah. Tell me what you're struggling with because I need to know. Otherwise, no, you're not getting it.
No, you'll get it from me, but I'm going to message you and ask you what the fuck is going on.
No, I don't. I'm going to judge you.
No, I'm sorry. I'll go in the. I'll fucking DM and I'll slip in their DMs real fucking quick.
We sure did. Remember with that guy who was sick that we both know.
Oh yeah, yeah, I did.
She sure did, y'all. I did. She sure did
because he's a really good friend of ours. We used to work together, and I was genuinely concerned, you know. Mm-hmm. And so, I messaged him, and yeah.
So it's not actually about that. You needing prayers, right? Like, I don't care. I will stop and, you know, say like a quick prayer or send you good vibes or whatever. But dude, I feel like it's just more of a cry for attention.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if that's rude, but you can't just say like, oh, send me prayers and like you don't know what's going on. Like it's a cry for attention. Like it's almost like you're like grasping at people to just be like, somebody please ask me what happened or respect our privacy at this time for whatever. Like,
well, if you want privacy, don't post about it.
Don't post about it. Thank you. And didn't I just tell you the other day, I can't remember if it was that same situation with our friend or something different, but I was like, dude, a mí si me pasa algo, sueltas toda la sopa on Facebook. Let the people know what happened.
I'm going to make a fucking live, y'all. And then y'all can ask me questions and I will respond accordingly.
Whatever you know, just say it, dude, because like, listen, okay, maybe this makes me a chismosa. Maybe this makes me like too involved. I don't know, but like, if somebody dies, especially somebody who you know wasn't sick, who is young, who had no business dying, you best believe I'm going to be on there looking up their name to see if people have posted about them, reading comments.
Wondering why? What happened?
Looking at the shares to see like if people put stuff on there. Mm-hmm. Looking up on Google, like besides the obituary, I'm going to be looking for your name in news articles, and a lot of times I won't find the cause of death, but I'll find what they've been up to, such as DUIs, DWIs, possession charges. Like there is some counties that just give you everything. Like the Ector County Jail. You know, anybody here in Odessa, look up their name. You don't even need their birthday, nothing. All you need is their first and last name, and you will find whatever they have ever been arrested for in this county.
It's crazy.
It's fucked up, too, though.
Yeah. Like, damn, Ector County.
Don't go look me up, but... But yeah, dude, it gives you everything every time they've been arrested. What the charge was each time.
Dude, everybody thinks I'm this fucking crazy, wild, fucking, like, just wild person. Like, I've never been arrested. I used to get in fights at school and because people were fucking bullies, but I've never fucking been arrested.
I got arrested as a freshman in high school, but it was so stupid.
But I never got arrested. I never did.
It was so stupid and not even worth it. Now that I think about it, I'm like, what the fuck were you doing? Like, why? One, I'll say that I fell into peer pressure. And two, she was making my life miserable. We're like friends on Facebook and everything now. Actually, not that long ago, she messaged me and then she was just like, can we just let bygones be God? But like, I don't even know what all that was about, like whatever. And I was just like, hey, sure, you know, like, cause
I'll be like, fuck you, whatever.
And your mama.
Yeah, your mama.
But yeah, so I remember we got in a fight because she kept fucking with me in band. Like, I felt like she was just being mean to me and like targeting me. Y yo te he dicho, like, I have never been this soft, feminine person that I am now. I used to be fucking in your face. Like, don't fucking look at me wrong porque te voy a partir la madre. In an ugly way. Like, I think about it, and y'all, if y'all knew me back in the day, please just pretend you did it. Look at who I am now, not who I used to be.
No, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I was who I was. People fucked with me way too much until I found out I knew how to fight. And I was like, can't nobody look at me some type of way no more.
But that's the thing. Nobody fucked with me. like, you would think that people were, like, coming after me to make me like that, but it was all the stuff going on at home, I feel like, that made me just, I don't know, it was a lot. But she kept fucking with me, and one day I got tired of it, and I just decided that after lunch, when she and her little gremlin friends at the time, they're not gremlins now, I haven't seen them, but, were walking up to the school, I decided that I was going to go up and push her. And then I fought her in front of the entire school when everybody was coming back from lunch. Like, the fuck was I thinking? I hate it. But it wasn't like a huge fight. Like, nothing, crazy happened. The teachers pulled us off before I was ever even able to do anything. But I remember going... It's just not who I was. And I was in the office because, they put you in this little isolation room. And I was like, please don't arrest me. Please don't arrest me. Please don't arrest me. Please don't arrest me. And the fucking cop walks in, like, and they make you sweat in there, dude. Like, I was in there probably for like an hour esperando, like, ¿qué va a pasar? ¿Qué va a pasar? And yeah, the cop.
Y la chinga que te van a dar en la casa.
But, dude, that's what I was most scared of was my mom. And then so they arrested me, and then they took me to the thing. But I didn't actually have any charges or anything. I think they really saw that I was a good kid, good grades, had no business doing that. Tactic type of thing? I think it was, because they took me back over there. I think they gave me a ticket for something. But I remember my mom walked in, and dude, that's all I thought about. I was like, my mom, she's gonna fucking kick my ass. She gonna fuck you up. But no, she walked in, and then she was like, ¿crees que te miras bien bonita peleando? I mean, like a yaque, dice. I was like, is that bien? Like,
pues no bonita, porque estábamos dando unos chingazos, pero...
Feel like, are you about to give me some chingazos now? Because that's what I thought. I thought my mom was just going to go in there and just fucking beat me bloody, but no. So, yeah, that was the time that I got arrested.
So my next one is, we were at Walmart the day before yesterday, and there was this girl, and she was not skinny, but she was not, like, super fat. And she was wearing like short shorts to where her ass was hanging out. And I'm just like, what the fuck, And people were like looking at her like, ew, and I was just, when I seen her, I was just like, what the fuck?
Was it ew because of just what she was wearing, or was it ew because she was not attractive and didn't have an attractive figure?
Both, and she was like raggedy. Like just... like sloppy. Tell me why Rain said, ew, mama, cochino.
No, he didn't.
I swear to you. He said, ew, mama, cochino, cola. I mean, and for him, he's 3. For him to notice and think it was nasty, like, you have no business going out there looking like that. Imagine if my 3-year-old thought that, what other people, grown-ass people thought. Like, stop doing that. Don't do that to yourself.
The reason why I ask is because I feel like I've seen people who dress like that. And yes, it bothers me because I'm like, not the time or place. Like, I'm a big person of do whatever the fuck you want, wear whatever you want, go, whatever. But I feel like you also have to be mindful of where you're wearing what you're wearing, right? So, like, when I went to go get my nails done, probably like a month ago, we now have a large Cuban, Puerto Rican population here. And I feel like they are more like tropical type of people. So they're used to dressing differently. And so, which is fine. I don't give a shit. The thing is that you walk into a nail salon, and the girl was so pretty. She had such a nice body. Like, you couldn't even freaking see any cellulite. But, like, her shorts were almost halfway. I would say at least minimum quarter up her butt cheeks.
That's crazy.
Because it was, like, the shape, right? And she's freaking beautiful, but not the time or place.
Yeah.
Like, wear that to the club, to the beach.
Yeah. I'm like...
to a day out, like, with your man, but no.
I mean, if you look good in it and you feel great, like, by all means, but, like, know when to wear that type of stuff, because there's children around that, I don't want my kids, exactly. But also, like, what makes you think that everybody wants to be looking at that?
And think about it, too, at the nail salon, her freaking, like, bare butt cheeks are literally on the chair that somebody else is going to go sit at.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now that I think about that, yeah.
Ew.
But yeah, Rain called her ass out. Like, he didn't say.
Good for him.
She didn't hear him, but he was like, ew, mama, nasty cola or cochino cola or something like that. For him to have noticed and call it out like that, I was just like, yeah, no.
That's
like,
crazy.
Don't do that.
Girls wearing dresses that are way too short and they keep fucking pulling them down. Oh,
at the violets, especially.
God.
Yeah.
Something about that triggers the hell out of me. Not because I care what she's wearing, not because she doesn't look good, but bro, vas bailando, yeah, vas.
Yeah.
Especially, like have you seen those people making fun of it? Of those people dancing satebo? That they're like that, and then they're just like,
There's this one lady, she's gordita, and she's wearing this black dress, and her shit keeps going up. And it goes all the way up, like more than a quarter. So you see her nalgas, and they're not cute nalgas in her thong. And I was just like, oh my God, like, I would fucking kill whoever fucking recorded that and posted it.
No, you deserve it. I'm sorry, but you freaking deserve it.
Did, but like, I would be so fucking embarrassed. Like, I would want to fucking crawl under a rock and die. Like, no.
And who wants to be dancing, having a good time, drinking, worrying about freaking pulling your damn dress down? I'm not saying pulling it down once in a while, but ahí estás nomás así. Dude, I can't. That just makes me, because I just feel like it's like with little kids, you know, when you're just like, dude, just fucking sit still.
Yeah.
They can't sit still porque ahí están nomás moviéndose. That's how I feel with freaking people like that. Just buy a dress that's longer, a bigger size. Like, it's fine. It's still going to look so pretty, but the fucking, no, I can't. And I feel like, too, that's like begging for attention. También.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like.
For sure.
I'm all about showing it off, girl, but no.
My next one is, and this happens so often, and it makes me say, ugh, but also, like, pisses me off because, like, how are you going to go to the grocery store all dressed nice and your baby's in a diaper or in a diaper and one of those little white onesies, like undershirt, like...
A wife beater?
No, it's not a wife beater. But those little plain white onesies and no socks, no shoes, no nothing. Like, do better.
Be better.
Because that's wrong. Like, take care of your babies. Make sure their faces are wiped. Make sure their mocos aren't dried up and crusted over. Like, take care of your babies just like you take care of yourself. Because there's some people that I've seen that ellas bien cuidaditas and the baby all raggedy and stuff. Like, that hurts my heart for that baby. That makes me
so sad.
And it pisses me off. And I'm just like, ew. Like, I feel ick towards that person, the mother or the caregiver, whatever, whoever has that baby out looking like that, because I'm like, what the fuck? He's just a baby. He can't do for himself. So it's your responsibility to do it for them.
Yeah.
But why?
We had a submission on, I think it was on my Snapchat, and she said one of her icks was not wiping the kids' noses and it's all dried up. Pero ellas bien guapas.
Yes. Ugh. I could never.
Listen, I know kids get sick. I know that they get mocosos. I know that, you know, they'll have their shit running down their freaking nose. But when it's dry y trae hasta tierra o se mira, no, absolutely
no damn
not.
Way.
No. And then not only that, okay, que estén sucios y estén feos así todo, but when you try to wipe it off, if it's dry already like that, that's gonna hurt them. Los puede rozar.
Yeah. Like, yeah, tíralo para el pinche shower.
No, dude, I just can't. I get grossed out, like, looking at my kids be gross, right? Like, so, like, on a lazy day where I haven't done their hair, like, for the girls, or, you know, we're just kind of chilling, I'm like, hasta me hacen enojar más because I'm like, tan fea. Like, let's go freaking do your hair and, you know, clean you up.
Right. Dude, Rain, when he's got a runny nose, like, he literally will gag. And he'll tell me, Mama, wipies. Mama, he says limpiar. He says, Mama, pimpa nose.
Yeah.
And I'll go clean his nose because he's like all about it. He'll go outside and get full of dirt and play in the dirt because he's not an iPad baby. I refuse to give him the iPad and be on the iPad all day. He will go outside and roll around in dirt, and I'm totally cool because at the end of the night, we'll put him in the bathtub. But if his nose is runny, he's like quick about getting it wiped because he just does not like it. And me as a mom, like I always try to keep his nose wiped and everything because that shit is nasty.
So nasty.
Just nasty. Like so irresponsible of the parent for to get to the crusty stage. Like no way.
Next I've got blocking someone and they go find you on a new platform. Shout out to Kaylee for that. Dude, if I block you somewhere, do not go find me anywhere else.
Period.
Do not go make a new account to find me.
Oh, I can speak for a bunch of people that do that, and I'm just like, for what? Like,
who has the time?
Like, thank you.
Who has the time?
Thank you for making me that important in your life that you're gonna go and make a fake profile to search me and be all up in my business more than I am in my business. But like, who has the time? You're right. Who has the time?
No. Once you're blocked, you're fucking blocked, and I need you to keep your self-respect. And not, if you block me, don't fucking unblock me when a memory comes up with us. Like, God forbid that ever happens with us. Yeah. You better not.
Yeah. And if you
leave that shit blocked.
If you have that much time to go and make a fake profile to lurk on somebody that blocked you, get your ass a job.
Go to work.
Get a fucking hobby. Do something with your life because that's a no-no.
Read the newspaper.
Do something.
Find a show on Netflix. What else?
I mean, there's a ton of things.
Ponte a sadonear afuera. Cut the ground. Like, no.
Ponte a barrer tu pinche casa. Shit. Like, I just don't understand and will never understand that.
Same.
So, I'm going to go.
Or even like with dating.
Yes.
Well, this particular submission, I know the back history for her. Remember how we were talking about the dating story last week? That's who I was referring to that had a similar story that I had just heard. She said that she blocked him on that platform. So after she ghosted him, or after she like made up an excuse, and then he went and found her on a different platform. And I was like, what? Immediately ick.
That's what I thought, but I did deserve him going off on me. But like, damn, you're that pissed.
Well, if you go find him to tell him off, y luego ya te quedas a gusto, pues okay, te desahogaste. But like, to try to, hey, well, what happened or whatever? No. Maybe I'm just of the mindset of like, you're never gonna hear me ask why. You wanted to block me. You wanted to fucking go and do all this or whatever. Like, I'm not going to fucking ask you why. Honestly, I don't give a shit. Maybe at first, but now I'm just so heartless. Like, que se vayan a la verga los que se tengan que ir a la verga.
Y que vivamos los que tengamos que vivir.
I can't. No. And I don't care for your reasoning. I don't care for what was going on. I don't give a shit si se te está cayendo el mundo encima. Like,
ni modo, mija. Ponte a orar.
Hasta la vista. Habla con Dios, conmigo, no.
For real. Going back to episode 10. Everybody's like talking about eating. The thought of me going there makes me say
immediately no.
Immediately no. And they were like, don't knock it till you try it. No, I won't ever try it. I don't ever think about trying it. I don't ever think I will try it. That's just something that I'm not into. I can't even drink a fucking liquid medication without gagging. What makes y'all think that I want to eat some?
Not only that.
Like, no.
But I don't know about you, but I learned something new in all those comments.
Oh, God.
I did not realize. So we were both on the same page. No, we're not going to go there. Like, that's just not what we're into. Like, we can't see ourselves doing that, like, ever. Like, it's not even like, oh, I'm a little curious. No, the answer is no. But we're all like, oh, okay, well, no. For us, if we were ever to have a threesome, it would be 2 guys, which is, we're like, okay, that would be my choice. Apparently, that falls under the category of getting a train ran on you.
Like, well, then I want to. If I was single and I had the option, if I needed to have the option, I would like a train run on me.
My name is Jezebel.
I mean, if we're gonna be real, you know, and we're gonna talk about that. Like,
I mean, if you're giving me an ultimatum and it's like we're doing this or that, baby, all day long, choo choo. Thomas the engine over here.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're the railroad track.
I'm the conductor for the I don't even know what fucking terms it would be, but
you would be the road, the railings, you know.
Long story short, choo.
Same. Come on, ride that train. Choo. Hey, because there's no fucking way out ever. And you know what? If you eat pussy, congratulations. Do a hell of a good job. Knock your socks off. Because I've heard that it's better for a woman to give another woman head because they know the G spot or whatever. And that's totally cool. Good, like, great. But I personally don't ever think I would want another girl to eat me out. Or me reciprocating. Like, there's no fucking way.
To me, it would be, honestly, like, to me, it's just like if they're doing it, it doesn't matter whether it's a boy or a girl.
No, no.
But to me, it's more of like, okay, so now I'm done, or she's like done performing. Now,
what are we doing
bitch,
now?
don't look at me.
Yeah,
all right, see you later. It was nice. It was fun. Thank you. You're like, you ain't gotta go home. But you gotta get the fuck up. But for real though, right? Like, because nobody's just gonna be like, okay, thank you. But
nobody's gonna be like, okay, did you
and be like, well, that was nice.
No. You're gonna be like, no, my turn, bitch. You better fucking
I'll be like, oh.
This is what we're doing.
Nobody told me.
I didn't get the memo.
Oh my god. I mean, like the text didn't come through with that part.
I don't even know how to do that. So I better not. I don't want to disappoint you.
Oh my god.
Oh,
dude.
Shit. So, yeah. That's my ick.
No, but same. I share that exact same ick. It's just not something that I've ever thought of, like,
no,
of doing or wanting to do or fantasized about, like, at all. But in our conscious mind, no. You know what? Another thing is that I love men. I love everything about
a man.
Like, same. It's not something that I've ever just been like, oh, well, this doesn't do it for me, or like men this or men that. No, to me, like, I'm like, husband, come here.
Yeah.
Like, you know? So I've never had that curiosity for
no, me either.
Anything else.
Me either. At all.
As much as I love my man and a man, another ick for me that makes me immediately turn away is men who make thirst traps on TikTok.
Oh my god, yeah.
In particular, there was one trend that was going on. And again, let's just all remember that we're all responsible for our own For You page. So I don't even know why this came up on mine, but they put the phone down on like a surface or the floor, and then they crawl over the phone and are like putting their hands like on opposite sides and thrusting, making it seem like they're like you're underneath them.
Cringe as fuck.
Immediately, no, it's not cute. It's not sexy. I literally, if I were ever to catch my husband doing that, I'm like, baby, no la chingues. No mames.
No, I'd be like, ¿qué vergas estás haciendo?
No. And like,
I hate when
it's not sexy to me at all.
No, I hate when guys go on TikTok and lick their lips 87 times during their TikTok video, because I think, okay, one time at the beginning, like, you know, but then to be like the whole time, like,
Like, they're all drying out their lips and shit on their own.
Like, stop. That is not sexy at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no.
I can't.
No.
See, and that's back to my point of like loving men. Like, I think men are handsome and sexy and just attractive being themselves. Mm-hmm. Like, Mano doesn't have to do nothing for me to just think like, ugh.
Same.
Like, he just needs to be there. Now, if he were to be making videos out here with freaking thirst traps like that, like what I'm mentioning, no,
we'll fuck my husband up.
But if he's doing TikToks or videos or whatever where he's just like doing like random shit or just like standing there or whatever, that's one thing. But if he's or he's like laying on top of the fucking phone. Imagine what that looks like también.
I would run up to him and kick the shit out of him and his phone.
And then stomp on the phone.
That's going to be a no for me. But when my husband gets a haircut, bro, I'm just like, hey, daddy.
They're so annoying. They don't even have to fucking do anything.
Nothing.
Yeah, same with my husband. I'm like, oh, dude, you know what it is for me with my husband? When he comes home from work. I don't know what it is about just him and his FR clothing, like knowing that he's out there providing and shit. I'm just like, hey, ¿cómo te fue? ¿Cómo andas? Like, that to me is just beyond sexy for my husband.
Yeah.
Not this fucking bullshit of fucking thrusting the phone.
Mine, for me, it's gonna be when he gets home from work, he looks sexy as fuck. But whenever he goes in to take a shower and he puts on his undershirt on with his like gym shorts, you know what I mean.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
And he just walks in like all clean and just smelling good.
And delicious, I'm just like, smelling so delicious.
I'm like, ¿vienes muy cansado?
O te queda poquito.
Te doy un masaje y si pasa de ahí, pues ni modo.
Tuvo que pasar y pasó.
Another thing for me, I'm sorry that I feel this way, but I'm not really sorry. When people go out in public in sandals and their feet look like shit. I'm just like the crust, like a bunch of like callus on their feet, like their toenails, nail polish like grown out like midways. Like, come on, there's shit at the $1.25 tree. That you can buy.
I love how you had to think about that. Like, yeah, no es el pinche Dollar Tree.
No,
stupid.
There's stuff at the $1.25 tree that you can buy to take care of your fucking feet. Like, it's not that fucking hard. It's not that expensive. If you can't go to get your feet done at the salon or whatever, go get some stuff at Walmart.
Just
at
keep
fucking
up
Dollar
with it.
Like, keep up with it. It's not that fucking hard.
For me, that just made me think of another one. Chipped nail polish. Immediately no. I don't care how old you are. I don't care who you are. Like, chipped nail polish is just, dude, and I've hated it since I was in high school. I've hated it. There's just something about it that makes you look so unkept.
Yeah.
Dirty. Like,
I'm telling you, the grown out fucking nail polish, like midway, like, no.
I cannot.
Don't.
Oh, the grown out nail polish. That's what you're talking about.
If not, hide that shit. Put some socks on and some tennis shoes on y vámonos. But don't go out with your crusty ass feet, because one guy that I talked to in the past, he said one thing a man looks at when they're talking to a girl is their feet, because if their feet are taken care of and their nails are taken care of, that girl is taking care of herself personally.
Really? See, and that's funny that you say that, because for me, having my nails done makes me feel put together.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the science behind it or what the deal is, but like for me, it's just like if I don't have my nails done, I don't feel put together. But what I was going to say about the feet right there, that's like an addendum to what she was talking about with the nails. Y'all, I need y'all to pay attention when you're wearing heels and sandals and shoes, like when you post a picture on Facebook. If your toes are hanging off of your sandals, immediately no.
fucking crop that shit out.
Cut it off at the knees.
Yeah.
Cut it off at the... I notice every single fucking time, dude.
Fijona, dude.
I cannot. I'm not going to blast anybody personally that I know. I'm going to...
We ain't gonna fucking throw y'all under the bus, but
we're just... This is more of a PSA, if anything.
Yeah.
Pon atención, por favor. Like,
dude, when I take a picture, I notice everything. Like, I'll go and look at it and inspect it. Sometimes my fucking flyaways are just inevitable, but like, if my eye looks one eye looks lazier than the other, I'm not fucking posting that. If my fucking braces are like fucking glaring and they look like my teeth are rotten, I'm not fucking posting that.
If my bra strap is showing, if my shirt is sitting weird,
if my lonja...
This is different because like we obviously don't have a lot of control over it, but
if my lonja's like protruding a little bit too much, like that's not being posted. Or I'm gonna fucking put like a flower or a fucking heart, and you probably know why, but it doesn't matter.
It's gonna be all sitting there at a fucking place and shit.
But yeah.
Yes, and speaking of that too, having stuff between your teeth and posting the picture. I just need y'all to check yourself before you take a picture.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't care. Post a million selfies a day. Like, you go, girl.
Yeah, if you're feeling yourself, take all the selfies.
But check your shit, dude. Check your shit. Make sure. I'll write you a checklist and email it to you. Make sure your toes are not hanging out of your sandal. Make sure your nails aren't chipped. Make sure there's nothing in your teeth. Make sure you don't have your pelos appear all freaking crazy. Like,
hey, one time I broke a nail and I low-key was like this, like, because I'm not trying to show off that fucked up nail.
You will never catch me with a broken nail.
Mm-mm.
What you will catch me with, though, is a Band-Aid. So, like, if I break a nail, I'll have a Band-Aid over it, but you will never see my bare finger.
But you'll see a Band-Aid.
Amongst these. Like,
so, if you see a Band-Aid, you'll know why.
She has seen it. Just because, I mean, it's me and her. But, like, even with my husband, I'll have a Band-Aid on. And I keep that Band-Aid strapped in my work bag, in my purse, in case I lose a nail somewhere. It doesn't happen often, but I refuse to be caught unprepared.
Yeah, so Saturday I went to go get my nails done because my other ones were looking raggedy as fuck.
They were, y'all. I was like, man, when are you going to go get that shit done?
Yeah, because I do hair, and so the hair color and stuff sticks to underneath the nail for some reason. And I hate that. So I went to go get my nails done on Saturday, not knowing my nail girl was out of town. She didn't get back till Monday.
It's annoying. ¿Cómo se le ocurre? ¿Por qué no te dijo?
For real, Sandra, what the fuck? No, I think she did tell me. I just didn't get the dates right. So anyways, I went because I was like, I got off early from work and I went to go get my nails done. Pues no estaba. So there's this guy that took them off, and I was like, no, I'm not going to pay for shellac because it was like $40.
Remember I told you?
So I ended up getting just regular nail polish, and my fucking nails were so short. Like, I could not fucking like function. I would look at my hands and I'd be like, like what the fuck? Dude, es el colmo que hasta las fingertips, they were like achy from not having nails on, and I was like,
hate
no.
That too.
So today I was like, no, bitch, I ain't gonna fucking film without having my nails done. So shout out to Sandra at Jada Nails for my awesome nails.
Same to Unique Nails for fixing my broken nail too, because not in this house.
Quit letting people use my friend's nail.
Oh my god. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, she won't care because she can't watch the whole podcast because it's mostly in English. But y'all, remember how last week that we were talking about it? Like, what were we talking about?
Gatekeeping and not gatekeeping. She's a gatekeeper.
I don't remember what specifically brought this up, but I was just like on Instagram, and I was just like, yeah. And for example, I'm a gatekeeper, y'all. I'm sorry, but I am a gatekeeper. My name is Jezebel, and I gatekeep like nobody's freaking business because
no, she does.
I just feel like, to me, like, I work so hard. My little fingers work so hard on the phone and the laptop, like, looking for things and finding things. And, like, I just feel like when I find something, like, it's mine. I don't care. Okay. So my nail color, you will always see me in this nail color.
Her name is Jezebel, and she's got toxic trait, and it's don't fuck with what she makes hers.
What I claim is don't steal the perfume I wear. Don't take the nail polish that I use. So my lady that does nails, she recently left the salon because she had a baby. So I am like, hey, yes, I'd love to go to you because I don't like fucking bouncing around from people. If you do a good job for me, te sigo hasta donde se acabe el mundo. Mm-hmm. So I was like, but hey, I need you to have my color. Like, do you have it? Like, is it something that we can order or whatever?
You will never see her without her nail polish. Like, that's the only one she gets.
This is ever. Mine. So then she's like, oh, see me, kind of like she ordered it, like got it in or whatever. And I'm like, yes, right? They all know at the nail salon, she knows this is me. If somebody else finds it on their own, cool. But what she did is she ordered just this color in her little wall, because now she's working out of her apartment. In her little wall, she has my color just like there. Bitch, the amount of TikToks that I have seen since I was there. Literally, she did my fill 2 weeks ago. And it's mine. Like, don't. Like, and I know that makes me a repunosa. I 100%, 1000% understand that. I own it. But like, es mío. You ordered it specifically for me. Why are you putting it on other people? That was supposed to go like in a drawer. And then I'm sitting there telling my husband about it, and he's just like, dude, it's nail polish. And I'm just like, you just don't understand. Like, how could she?
And then all the TikToks that she posts with this nail polish, she sends to me, and then I have to hear about it too. So quit your shit, Jenny, a la verga.
She literally told me, pues ya dile algo. Te vas a dar la bilis ahí de coraje.
I think you should tell her, how much would you charge me to buy that nail polish for me so you don't put it on anybody else?
Next time that I go, I'm accidentally break it.
No, just offer to buy it from her.
I'm just going to break it. And then I'll order my own and take it to her.
She'll probably just order it again. So it's better for you to ask her, hey, can I buy that nail polish so you don't use it on anybody else?
Yo sé que soy bien repunosa, Jenny, pero...
Pero ya, párale
a tu pedo. Ya no se lo ofrezcas a nadie. Escóndelo. No lo pongas en ninguna parte, por favor. Es mío.
Yeah. But if you pay for it, it really will be yours.
Yeah, so. That's true. You know what? Keep y'all updated on that one. I posted my story earlier on my story on Instagram and Snapchat earlier, and I feel like that's why these kind of took a little bit of a left turn, because my friends are fucking ruthless, dude. Like, whenever they get a chance to, like, dog on something, they will. I feel like this one was extremely personal. So, girlfriend, I'm sorry. I hope that you get some help or something. But men who can't change tires, oil changes, or service things around the house.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Like,
who doesn't know how to fucking change a tire?
Well, I don't, but
I do.
I'm not expected to. I feel like,
okay.
But not only that, but like, if I do get a flat tire and I call my husband to change a flat tire and he'd be like, I don't know, call AAA, I would divorce immediately.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, I need you to help me troubleshoot this. Not just, I don't know. We've talked about it before. We like manly men. Mm-hmm. We believe in gender roles, and we believe in, like, the man is the man and the provider and, like, the leader. Mm-hmm. So if you can't change a tire, if you can't change my oil.
Dude, I'm sick because my husband knows how to do fucking everything. Mm-hmm. The other day, he was on top of this fucking massive tree in the back of our house chopping it down. And I was like, holy shit, do you want some fucking lemonade? ¿Qué quieres, mijo? Te doy lo que tú quieras.
Ahí afuera con la limonada.
Bro, I was just like... like... To me, it's sexy as fuck when a man can just do anything. Mm-hmm. When he's fucking outside cutting the yard, or when he's hanging like, he did all this for us. Yeah. And I was just like, that's my fucking man.
She sent me a video because we were having issues with, like, the lighting. And I guess he had gotten that for Christmas, or...
No, he just had it.
Or he bought it. He had it out in the freaking tree. Y esta nomás se le puso, hey, well, I need a light in there. Luego. Me mandó un video.
She was like, oh, too.
Yeah. She was like, oh, here's the light. We're going to be all set for tonight. I was just like, I even probably told you, like, isn't that awesome of him?
My compadre is the shit. Yeah. She said, my compadre is a fucking MVP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. So, un hombre inútil.
No, thank you.
I literally cannot. And I have a neighbor, ese pinche viejo no sirve para nada. God forgive me for being like that, dude, but I cannot stand that you're inside playing video games. And I know this because I'm semi-close with his wife. We talk all the time. She helps me with the kids. I help her. He gets home from work and plays video games all night.
Oh, no. What the
Until the next day. And then tell me why she is out there with the asadón and the girls afuera cleaning up the yard.
Like, I get there's men that do game and that's fucking good, but I know some gamer friends but they handle their shit, you know what I mean? Like, they go to work, they fucking come home, help with the kids and everything, and yeah, when the kids are fucking asleep or whatever, they go and game. But
no,
you need to make things priority. Why is your priority straight?
Why is she out there paying for somebody to cut the grass? And mind you, where we live, it's not like you have this massive yard, especially like in my house. We have small yards to keep up with. It's just enough to keep up. It's really, really like nice. But why is your wife out there with the asadón? Why is your wife having to pay somebody to come cut your grass? Why are your girls out there picking up the trash? Because, you know, you can't run the lawnmower without picking up trash, which would be all fine. Pero porque están ellas y no estás tú. Why is your wife, your mother-in-law, and your girls outside at Christmas time wrapping the pillars in Christmas lights while you are in there playing? Oh, dude, me enferma.
No.
And just, pero si vieras, when you talk to him, cállate bien el pinche. He is so nice. He is so cordial. Oh my God, he loves Elena so much. But just this pisses me off about him. Like, no seas inútil,
las pilas,
por favor.
Pónganse las pilas. Like, if you're like that, ponte las pinches pilas.
You know, I don't have a dog in this fight. Like, I have no skin in the game. But like, to just know that he gets home and just plays video games cuando que la mamá es la que está llevando. No.
And that goes into my next ick. I cannot stand when I see a really nice house like echada a perder because you don't clean it, you don't keep up with the yard, you don't keep up with the landscaping. Your dog is outside chained up. Like, if you're gonna have a dog,
don't even get me started on the dogs.
Don't fucking have it chained up. Like, don't. That's fucking awful. Like, how would you feel if you had a dog and he was just chained up how would you feel if you were a fucking dog and your ass was chained up to this fucking pole or whatever, or tree, and you had just enough room to run around the tree, but you couldn't explore around the yard or nothing? Like, that's fucking like imprisonment for a fucking dog. Like, no, don't.
They never take you out on walks. Probably you've never even had a bath. Like,
yeah, that's fucked up. And like, your yard looks like shit. There's fucking weeds everywhere. Your fucking blinds are like all cracked and broken. Like, that's just so gross to me. Like, why? Take care of your house if you're paying for it. Like,
I think that's why we're like that, though, because we take such pride and we worked so hard to be with where we're at. Like, there's people who look at me now and they're just like, oh, well, you know, she just looks like she's kept up well and that she takes care of herself and then the kids are always good. Bitch, we lived at the trailer park for 10 years, but you don't know that. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I go around advertising it, but if you know me, I grew up in a trailer. Then I moved here and lived in a trailer for 10 years and with my husband and my son. And we didn't get out of that trailer until we had Elena.
Right.
It's not about how much money you have. It's not about nothing. It's just take care of your stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're so
like
right.
That's saying, it's with anything and everything. If you take care of it, it's going to last. And that goes for relationship. That goes for friendship. That goes for objects, vehicles, yards, like house, like everything. If you take care of it, it's going to last you. But my biggest is just seeing somebody like own a home, just let it go to waste, because people don't have homes that wish they could have homes. And we've worked so hard to be where we're at and have this beautiful home. So we're going to take care of it as much as we can. So why not take care of your stuff, you know, just take initiative, man, because that looks fucked up when your dog's chained up and your fucking house looks like shit.
No, dude, don't get a dog if you don't have enough responsibility for a dog.
Or time.
We want a dog. My kids beg for a dog all the time, all the freaking time. But the answer will and always will continue to be no, because ¿quién es el que lo cuida? Not them. They're going to be excited about it for a week and they'll, right? So for me, right, like even right now, like I don't have the capacity to be taking this damn dog out every morning. I don't have the capacity to be taking this dog out in the afternoons. Like, yeah, they can sit at the yard, but then you're not going to take care of your yard or, like the food and keeping it fed and with water and stuff. Like the answer is no.
I can barely take care of the kids, that I have. And I can't take care of no dog.
People giving the exact date of when they're having their baby or when they're due. For me, it's an immediately ick. Like,
bitch, no.
Having to tell people that you're pregnant is already like embarrassing enough because then everybody like knows you've had sex. Like, I don't know why, but that's like, to me, maybe it's just, again, like, maybe this is just very specific, but if you tell me that you are due November 15th, I then count backwards to see when you got knocked up, because that tells me you got knocked up on Valentine's Day. Don't tell me the exact day. Don't tell me nothing. Like, just, like, for me, for example, I'm not going to tell you the day. I'm not going to tell you any other specifics on that. It's just no.
Porque no te importa.
I don't know. I've just always thought that was just like immediately like, okay, bitch, like just give me the month or tell me in the fall or whatever. But
kids and being bullies, or kids that feel like if one of their little friends has a problem with another kid and they all get together and jump this kid, like, I think that is just like, talk to your fucking kids and tell them that is not okay and acceptable. Because one thing I do tell my kids, if your friends ever are getting in a fight, you let them get in a fight. Now, if other little motherfuckers jump in and start hitting your friend, then grab that motherfucker, beat their ass. But don't go and jumping kids, because that is not okay. That is disgusting. Talk to your kids, because that's not okay. Because I told my kids, if y'all ever pull some shit like this, y'all are going to not only get fucked up at school by getting expelled or getting arrested or whatever, but y'all are going to come home and get another ass whooping here. Because that's one thing I will not
put up with. Bullying, things like that. Like, that's just not ever cool, and it's not ever okay.
No. And then bragging about it, like, that's just fucked up. Like, talk to your kids and let them know it's not okay. And be firm and strict about it, because some kids just, it goes in through one ear and out the other. But if you're actually firm about it and let them know, like, bullying is not okay, because that's one thing I tell my kids. If you ever see a kid getting bullied, stand up for them. I'm not saying get in altercations or jump anybody or anything. Just say, hey, leave them alone or whatever. Now, if it escalates to something else, like, God forbid, but always stand up for somebody that's getting bullied and stop it, or try to help that kid or whatever. But never jump, never fucking be a bully. Because if I find out they're fucking bullies or they're pulling some shit like this, dude, that does not fly with me.
I've always said, if my kids get in a fight for defending somebody, all day long I'll take it, and I won't punish them for it because they were defending somebody. But just because you're gonna go in and jump in after somebody, as in like, oh, okay, well, they're fighting and that's my friend, so I'm gonna go in and no. Like, I just don't think that kids realize how badly they can screw up their lives with one stupid decision. Thinking that it's cool to fight, thinking that it's cool to be jumped or not be jumped, but like to jump somebody. Like, that is beyond. Like, do you know how much of a piece of shit you are? Like, people who do that.
And if you don't talk to your kids about this, and your kid's going on and doing stuff like this, and he not only does it once, but does it a second time, third time, that goes on you. Because you're the parent. You're supposed to parent that kid and talk to your kid, and say, hey, pull this shit one more time and I'm going to beat your ass at home too.
Next, and I know this sounds, this is me being a little bit of a hypocrite, but just because I think it's an ick doesn't mean that I'm immune to it. A dirty car. I think there's levels of dirty in a car. if your kids are getting in and out, there's dirt, there's, you know, some wrappers, there's, you know, whatever, like, because it's apparent that you have kids. But there's like a level too, right? Like there's, you know, hey, I keep up with my car, but, you know, the kids make a mess. Then there's, I haven't cleaned my car or my carpet tech in, you know, a year. And then there's also, you get in somebody's car and there's water bottles everywhere.
No.
There's McDonald's bags everywhere. Mm-hmm. There's food in the back seat. Dude, I am scarred. I cannot.
I hate the built soda, and it was all sticky in the cup holders. And where the coins are, and the coins were all stuck in there. And I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, no les da vergüenza?
No les da.
It's like, really?
And it's like, oh, sorry. Like, you know, the bottles are whatever. Well, this was back in like whenever I was in my early 20s, but I have never forgotten it.
Yeah.
And then not only that, I'm saying that I'm being a hypocrite because the guy who cleans our car.
Because we have the same car guy.
I literally told her the other day that the last time that I had him out, that he knocked on the door. He was like, hey, I did what I could, but I'm out of time. I didn't think it was going to be this dirty or take me this long. And I was just like, bad. Like, yes, dude, it was so embarrassing. And I think it was just a good reminder because, like, I will say, I have not always, but I have used the excuse before of like, oh, we're always in our car. We're always in the car. We're always in the car. But like, again, being in the car all the time does not equate to being cochina.
Yeah.
So ever since that day, I'm like scarred because I was like, trágame tierra. Like, just what he would be thinking in his mind, like, this bitch didn't tell me that the car was this bad. Como tendrán la casa.
Yeah, because they say, así como traes el carro, así tendrás la casa. And I'm just like, not exactly, because my car has looked like shit. But Jalen's really good about keeping up with the car, because Jalen is a neat freak, dude. So he'll be like, Mom, can I clean your car? And you can just slip me a couple bucks. And I'm like, okay, because he needs money for gaming or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And he'll do a good ass job. But this guy that comes and cleans our vehicles, también un día, I feel like si me pasé de lanza, you know.
But why is it that these little kids don't grab their goddamn trash?
Dude, kids are fucking
just don't
disrespectful
understand.
as fuck, dude.
Like, in my house, they get a snack and they're walking, because you know how mine's kind of like in an L shape? It's like a galley kitchen. Like, they grab something out of the pantry, they're opening it on the way to wherever they're going, and then they just leave the wrapper on the counter. Yeah. Like, why? I just don't understand. And I tell them, this house is not a trash can. This house is not a dumpster. It's not a landfill. Like, there's literally trash cans everywhere. Just find one and throw it in there. I don't care if you're throwing your chip wrapper in the toilet bathroom. Like, just don't leave it everywhere.
Yeah. No, I get it, girl. Dude, I get it, girl.
Wears me the fuck out.
When I'm walking in the mall, minding my own fucking business, trying to get my shit done, trying to get my shopping done or whatever, and these motherfucking perfume guys in the middle of the mall fucking try to fucking put perfume all up in my, like, the samples all up in my, and you tell them no, and they're insistent. I get it. They're trying to make a sale. But if I fucking tell you, no, thank you, I'm good, move the fuck on to somebody else. And then I vengo otra vez. Yeah, ahí van otra vez a la verga. Like,
perfect example this morning, not the perfume guys, but I don't know if you've seen these people with like a blue tarp that is like standing for bullying or standing against something. They always set up outside of Ulta. And then the other day they were set up outside of Cheddar's. And then, okay, so first of all, I think there's something shady going on with that. But today, I went to go get Starbucks in the morning, and whenever I was and I saw them there, but I'm that person that says normalize telling people no. That's my second favorite word. No. No, thank you. No. I don't have a problem telling people no. But if I'm walking and you are like flagging me down for something that I am obviously not interested in, no. I walked out. So I walked in, right, and she was with somebody. And then whenever I walked back out, like, she's like, ma'am, because she's right there by Jimmy John's. So I'm like walking out, and then she's like, ma'am. And then I look over, I was like, I'm good, thank you. And then I kept walking to my car, and then she was like, ma'am, and then she's like waving at me like that. And then I'm just like, I am not interested. Thank you. I just don't think that they know what to do when somebody tells them just no.
Yeah.
I think they're used to people stopping. I think they're used to them finagling people. But dude, there is something about that. I need to look up that name because I've never seen them or heard of them before.
Yeah.
No advertising. No, nothing. It's like, God forgive me if I'm wrong. The guys who sell banana bread, when have you ever heard of those charities?
Mm-mm.
If you're in Abilene, why the fuck are you coming to Odessa to sling some
fucking pan in my face?
Some banana bread.
Yeah.
No. And it's like they may give you this story about like, oh, it's recovering alcoholics, recovering addicts, and things like that, which I have a soft spot for because I know what that's like for, I haven't experienced it firsthand, but I empathize with it, right? These addictions are extremely serious. You're coming from Abilene in a van to sell $5 banana bread in Odessa.
I never thought about it that way, but now that I do, I'm just like, yeah.
Make it make sense.
I always
now
give them
if it was a little tiny town,
mm-hmm.
No, I don't give no.
Sometimes I have. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've given a couple bucks, but I'm like, it's okay, keep the bread and sell it to somebody else.
Si se me antoja, I will.
Because I never really carry cash with me. Hardly. Ever.
Again, maybe this makes me a repunosa, but I work way too hard for my money to just be giving it away.
Period.
I can't. To me, like, if I'm not interested in what you're selling, like, I'm not going to buy it. I am all about supporting my friends. If you start selling something or you start making something, or you start adding something, I am not just going to go try your product or your service or whatever unless I have a need for it or I want it. Because I'm going to support you as much as I can. I'll share your stuff. I'll tell you to, good luck y todo, but I can't.
Yeah.
No, trabajo muy duro.
Right.
I mean, you saw me. You see me all the time, me estreso.
I get stressed just being on the phone with her. And her other 8 phones fucking ringing.
Men in skinny jeans with cowboy boots.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, who taught you how to dress? Like, who told you that looks good?
Bitch. And the little sombreritos.
No. No.
Have you seen the ones with the little baby hats?
Not the baby hat, but I've seen some small hats. But I'm gonna have to look up this.
I'm not a fan of those either.
No, dude. The tapered leg does not look good with a boot because it's like it hugs you around your ankle, and then you still have your entire foot left.
Yeah.
Like, no, absolutely not. Like, me dan ganas de decir no.
Hey, especially if the fucking boots are pointy. Like, ew.
Olvídate, dude. I know that's so horrible of us to say, but But ew.
Ick. Another one of my icks, when you're like at a stoplight and there's people poking their fucking nose. And they actually pull some shit out. I witnessed it the other day, and I was just like, literally, like, about to throw up. I was so disgusted. And they fucking saw that I saw them, and I kid you not, the minute that fucking light turned green, they couldn't disappear fast enough.
You know what, though? I will say that whenever I was small, I grew up not thinking there was anything wrong with poking your nose.
No, I mean, if you do it at home, great, because I literally do it every morning. I'll check my nose, especially after taking a shower, because your mucus gets like softer after you shower because of the vapor from the shower. I just clean my nose every time before I leave, right after I take a shower, because it's just easier that way. I don't want mocos to be clean on my fucking nose ring,
Why don't you just use a Q-tip?
Because I feel like I have wide nostrils, and I feel like toilet paper twisted up will really get in there really good. So
wide nostrils? Mm-hmm. So you're saying, like, what's it like being able to breathe?
It's pretty amazing.
Just walking around in life just with a clear nasal passage.
It's pretty amazing.
Yo sufro con esto todos los días de mi vida.
Yeah.
And ever since we started this podcast, this is literally all I hear is like what my voice sounds like, and the fact that I just can't. But this is... Oh, that one wasn't bad. But for the most part, it's just blah. I don't know if it's block.
Mine's normal.
Coming up on a 4-way stop and like you're like, let's say that you're coming in front of in the front and somebody's coming up here and you just know that they get there before you and they get there and then you get there and then they go like this for you to go.
Yeah. You're like, no, bitch, don't be fucking telling me what to do.
No! Why?
Like, you got here first, go, motherfucker. Or we're gonna be here all fucking day.
There's rules.
You're like, I got time.
Exactly. Now we both gotta sit here until we die because I'm sure as hell not gonna fucking be responsive to your little wave. You probably are waiting for me to go because you told me to go, but just because you told me to go, I am not fucking going.
She ain't fucking doing it. You can't tell her what to do. Dude, no fucking way.
And when you are coming up on a 4-way stop, you are literally seeing who's coming, who's going, who's going to get there.
I always pay attention.
So you're already knowing, okay, this person is going to come up and get there before me. ¿Y salen con esa mamada?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Ahí nos quedamos los dos hasta que tú quieras porque yo no voy a querer.
Yeah.
Aquí me quedo yo. Aquí voy a estar mañana todavía.
I have a few of them from Instagram, some ICKS that people sent in, and we're going to run through these really quick. So I think I can put these two together because this one says, when you go to the public bathroom and you see a fully exposed tampon or pad. Fucking disgusting.
Immediately ick. How did I not even think of that?
That's fucking disgusting. Disgusting. Like,
why?
Like, why are you nasty? ¿Por qué eres ocrosa?
¿Por qué no? ¿Qué te cuesta to wrap it up in paper?
El papel es gratis, no te lo están cobrando, mija.
No, you know what? In Mexico they do. Si pasa en México, más te la perdono, but aquí in the US, why, dude?
Yeah.
My mom always taught me that nobody should ever know you're on your period.
My husband never knows, and I'm like, well, see, he'll be like, hey.
You're like, no, está ocupada.
I'm like, no, aquí está de visita.
Dile, no está disponible ahorita. No, dude. I cannot. Or the toilet paper from when they went number 2 faced up.
What? You know what? Drink the water. That's fine.
Oh my God, no, I can't. Let's move on. Because I cannot. Oh my God. Hasta me lloraron los ojos.
People who like purposely roll down their window and throw trash outside their window while they're driving. That is trash the tackiest thing ever.
Trash. I don't care if it's a gum wrapper. Just fucking leave it in your car until you find a trash can.
That is so tacky. Another one is when you're at the grocery store. My friend works at the grocery store at H-E-B, and she's like, sometimes I'll be walking around just making sure the shelves are stocked up. She was like, and I hate when I see people grab Chobani or whatever yogurt, and they're walking down. They're like, oh no, these are cheaper, and they put that yogurt where it doesn't go, knowing it's like 2 steps away. Like, push it back where it goes. She's like, and stealing. Like, she said she finds like
all the time. I see it at Target.
Sushi platters.
Stop it.
She said sushi platters, chip bags, or just cookies and stuff like that. She's like, that is just rude and tacky. Like, find a fucking trash can and throw it away, or don't fucking do it at all, because that's stealing. Like, come on.
My mom used to do it all the time. Not the stealing, but she used to always like, no necesitamos esto, and she would put it like wherever. Dude, I remember even as a little kid, that would trigger the hell out of me. Like, that doesn't go there. It, it doesn't go there. So now, like, even if I'm checking out or whatever, and we're, at the thing, or I know I'm not going to take something, but it's far away to go put it back, I give it to the cashier. It's probably just as bad, but at least I'm not fucking leaving it there randomly for somebody else to pick up.
Or like she says, sometimes she finds stuff that needs to be refrigerated, not in the refrigerator aisle, like just
at a random. Throw it out, no?
So yeah, that's a waste, There's people in Africa that can't afford,
Could have used that.
Yeah. Men's long and dirty nails. I don't like long nails on men like that. That is like ill to me and just cringe.
I just thought of one with that, or that goes along hand in hand with that.
Toenails.
When the man has a long pinky toe.
Or pink. Oh, fuck. I ain't never seen that before. Holy fuck.
Bitch, where you been? No, a long pinky.
I'm gonna need his name.
Fuck you. Ew.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
And apparently they say that it's because they do freaking nose candy. But it's not, I don't think it's always necessarily about that. It's just like, why?
Yeah.
No.
Not
Ew.
cute,
Absolutely. Immediately no. Me dan ganas de ir a cortársela or like bump into him like, oh shit, my bad.
Right? Greasy hair to where like it's like sticking together and you look unwashed and the dandruff and all that. Like, come on. Come on. Do you not see yourself in the mirror? Do I need to buy you a mirror?
Well, you know what happens is that they think that the back looks good because the front looks good. But right here at our crown is like where we get real oily. Now I'm all itchy and shit. Fucking trying to...
Grab a mirror y te lo pones así. And then there's another mirror back here.
Mm-hmm.
Y luego te lo acomodas so you can look at the back of your head and inspect your shit before you go out in public.
If you're used to washing your hair like once every 2 days and now you're on that third and fourth day thinking you're gonna wear your hair down and cute, absolutely not. Not happening.
I'll put a ponytail or a hat on.
Same.
Y vámonos. When people's glasses or sunglasses are fucking filthy and you're like, how can you see through them things?
Dude,
I've seen bad ones, dude.
In person, está bien, yo sé. But it goes back to what we were talking about with pictures. Bitch, when I see somebody take a selfie and they think they're hot shit, pero los pinches lentes están todos pañosos.
Dude, todos socrosos. On TikTok, there was this chick that posted a video with some sunglasses. And I don't remember what the fucking context was, but her sunglasses, I couldn't stop fucking staring at her sunglasses because they were so... dirty from fingerprints. And then I've seen people wearing glasses with all these fucking fingerprints on their shit, and I'm just like, ¿cómo puedes ver? Like, it would bother, like me when my glasses are fucking dirty, like it bothers the shit out of me till I have them clean because I can't wear them like that.
I have a micro towel in my glove compartment that I always, every time before I even get in the car.
Yeah.
¿A poco no? The other day when you did my hair, I freaked out over the little scratches. I can't imagine like having fingers. No.
That to me is just ugh.
Yeah, so that goes back to paying attention when you take pictures.
Yeah.
Add that to the checklist. Make sure
yes,
your toes aren't hanging out.
For real.
No.
And last but not least, men. When you go to the restroom, pick up the fucking toilet seat and pee inside the toilet. Don't pee outside of the toilet. If you pee outside of the toilet and you fucking notice it and you walk away, you're fucking disgusting.
Wipe it down.
Wipe that shit down. I always have wipes in my windowsill in my bathroom because when we have people over, like, I get it. They miss or whatever, but wipe that shit down.
No, I don't get it.
I mean, I don't get that they miss, but if they fucking do, like, fucking grab the wipes and wipe that shit down.
I think a lot of times
that's so
they know
disrespectful. Or like, if you go to pee, pick up the fucking toilet seat. Don't pee with the fucking toilet seat down.
Have you ever?
And then pee all over the toilet seat. That's disgusting.
Have you ever sat on a toilet
seat?
Dude,
I fucking puked.
The worst.
Puked. I wanted to fucking shower. I was
the worst.
I ain't gonna lie. I wiped my butt cheeks with fucking Clorox wipes one time because that's what there was available, and
no, dude, that's what I did. So fucking disgusting, so nasty, worst.
Yeah,
no.
So,
like, just
don't matter where you're at,
sitting, and it's wet. It's like at swimming. Yo me aguanto hasta que de plano ya no me puedo aguantar at a swimming pool because, dude, sitting on the toilet seat with a wet butt, from like the water is gross. Imagine sitting on it and you know that it's somebody's pee. Oh my god, no, I cannot.
Anyways, we're gonna move on before somebody starts gagging.
I'm okay with pee. I'm not okay with the other shit we were talking about. Yo no soy tan asquerosa, but shit like that.
But
shit like that pisses me off. Porque, what did you say that one time? Pay attention to yourself. It's not that hard.
If you related to any of these icks, let us know. Or if you have any icks of yourself that you want to share with us, that you want us to share on maybe icks part 3, go ahead and comment them and let us know, because we want to know what you guys have the icks for, because I'm curious to know if y'all can relate to us or if there's even worse ones out there.
I'm curious to know if we're just repunosas and everybody just thinks like, what the heck? Estas no aguantan nada.
¿Y estas mamonas?
Yes. Or if it's just we're spot on and just people, you know, we now have the platform to talk about it. So yeah. So make sure that you're following us on TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube. That's our main 3 things that we're like focusing on. We're at Andale Pues Podcast on everything. Share with your friends. Tell them about how much fun we are and how much fun you're having watching us, and, you know, things that they would benefit from too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share,
and comment.
Follow, comment, all of it, because we love the engagement and we love talking to you guys.
Yes, we do.
All right. See y'all next time.
Bye.